Proxy, what are you doing here?
Wow, that's cold. Don't people normally say, "What a coincidence," at times like this?
All right then. What a coincidence, manager. That better?
What brings you to the city today? Let me guess. You're using work as an excuse to do some extra deals?
Proxy, haven't you heard the saying, see something but don't say something? Of course that's why I came to the city.
Really? Pretty sure I heard Bernice say she made plans to come to the city with you today to watch the latest movie.
Yeah, that's true, but it's after work, so it doesn't clash with my other plans. I'm someone who likes to keep work and life well organized. Oh no, look at the time. I got a bit distracted here and missed my appointment. Thanks for the reminder, Proxy. Since I still have plans with Bernice, I'll be on my way.
Wait a minute. Pulchra, why are you lying?
What do you mean by that?
You've been checking your watch a lot. Why are you acting like you forgot the meeting time? Don't you want to watch a movie with Bernice? From what I know about you, if you didn't want to do something, you wouldn't have agreed to it in the first place.
Proxy, how much do you need?
Huh? What do you mean?
Let's cut to the chase, Proxy. I don't know what you think you saw earlier, but how much would it take for you to keep quiet about what happened today?
Hey now, I only caught you pretending to be late, and you want to buy my silence? This must be a pretty big deal to you. But I get it now. You really don't want Bernice or anyone else to find out about this. Don't worry, I won't say anything. I just hope you won't do something like this again.
I can't promise that.
Huh? Why? Fine. Looks like things are more complicated than I thought. Anyway, I'll help you smooth things over with Bernice. Let's hurry and meet up with her first.
Thanks, Proxy. Let's go. The vibe here is a bit like the Outer Ring. Ignored by many, but full of life. The only difference is, these folks are way more innocent than those in the Outer Ring. They're just here for fun, but when people in the Outer Ring gather like this, oof, trouble's bound to follow. The drink stand here sells nitro fuel too. But they're probably no match for Bernice's skills. Whenever I feel like parting ways with the Sons of Caledon, I think of her drinks and end up sticking around for just a bit longer. Huh? What's with this enclosed area? What? A stage? They do tail dances here? No way you're telling Bernice about this. Got it. Running off so far. Are you trying to trigger my predatory instincts? You're here. I need to go to public security today to handle vehicle entry procedures, and I need your help. I asked you to come because the way I look always gets me extra questions. The entry procedures are handled at... Ah, here's the info. Looks like we can use the self-service machine now. It's a real relief not having to deal with the PubSec officers. Alright, all done. Now the Sons of Caledon's vehicles can enter the city next month without any issues. If I knew things were going to be this easy, I wouldn't have dragged you here. I'll make it up to you next time, but the offer is only valid for a week. Hi, Proxy. I'm here. All the rented videotapes are in this bag. Caesar rented Final Punch, and Piper rented Dimensional Musketeer and Return to Giallo's City. Piper asked me to apologize on their behalf. She's really sorry for not returning them on time. She went on a long trip and left the tapes in the car. Please don't charge the late fees. Bernice had something to add. Return to Giallo's City wasn't good at all, so dark and gloomy. She had to have 2 cans of nitro fuel to recover.
Whoa, really? Bernice actually watches dark stuff like this?
I watched it with her, of course. I warned her it wasn't as cheerful as the cover suggested, but she said... never mind. What she said doesn't matter. Anyway, she brought it upon herself.
I bet she said something like, "It's okay as long as there's a tail involved."
Shush! That's not what she said. Don't make assumptions. Oh, by the way, this black paper bag has something that Caesar borrowed in it. Here you go.
Oh? Caesar really trusted you with it?
To be honest, she's just concerned about the opinions of her peers. I'm different, though. I thought it would be something more scandalous at first, only to find out it's just an innocent romantic comedy.
Listening to you, I'm starting to worry about the safety of the Sons of Caledon.
Oh? Because I know too many of their little secrets. Don't worry. For now, at least, there's no one offering a reasonable price for the young Overlord group's gossip.
That makes me even more worried.
That look on your face is hilarious. I'm glad I came in today. Well, I've done what I came for, so I'll get going.
You're leaving so soon? Seeing as you're already here, wanna watch something? For free?
All right, then. Let me take a look at what you've got. This one, called We Need You, will do. Well, that's it. Getting pretty late, so I better be heading back.
You were watching so intently just now. I'm a little shocked.
Really? I might be impatient, but I can stay focused when it comes to important things. Especially since it has a lot of useful information. Perhaps I'll be able to find a job for myself.
Aren't you already with the Sons of Caledon?
Wow, you don't seriously think that people only do one job their whole life? Besides, I've joined them, but I'm still on probation right now. That is to say, it's the Sons of Caledon that are still... A mercenary offered freedom, but it also came with risks. For my future, I plan to first latch on to the Motor League's Overlord, and use that as a stepping stone to find better opportunities.
That's a well-thought-out plan.
You don't have to agree with me like that. What I said must have made you uncomfortable, right? In life, just holding on to hope isn't enough to keep people together. Perhaps it's the same with you and your brother. All right, I really should get going. By the way, is it a left or right turn to get to the 141 convenience store?
Oh, right turn.
Thanks. Everyone loves UAP chips, so I'll grab some while I'm here. I heard there's a gadget store on this street. Mind showing me the way? Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not interested in such childish things. I'm just running an errand for a client. No surprise when it comes to the city. Even the gadget store is so fancy. When I was young. Never mind. Let's get back to the task at hand. Let me see. My client wants... Ah, found it. This is the gotcha they wanted. One twist and the job's done. Oh? This golden shell. Is this a rare edition? Awesome! I'll get another one for the client and sell this for a high price. Don't look at me like that. This is just how we make it in the Outer Ring. The view here isn't bad, huh? Oh, you've been here before? How boring. Looking at the hollow here feels different compared to Blazewood. It's like it's about to rush over and swallow up everything here. So, every time I see it, it reminds me I'm living for myself, and myself alone. I'm pretty selfish, aren't I? The way I see it, it's those who want to challenge such a giant who've really lost it. Let's go. We've got to make the most of today while we can. This is the Sons of Caledon's turf, and I didn't want to cause any trouble here before. But it looks to be much friendlier than I thought. Oh, by the way, I heard Caesar held a funeral for you before. I'd like to go check it out. So, you were lying on this sofa at the time, right? What a shame Red Marcus ran out of power and didn't record the moment. By the way, Wanna grab something to eat at Cheesetopia? The Sons of Caledon get a discount there. But while everyone was fixing up Cheesetopia, I think I was being paid to stir up trouble. What? You think it's strange for me to get a discount? It's my efforts that made this success even more meaningful. As a thank you, how about you treat me today?
I'm really sorry about today, making you come all this way.
It's all right, but it's a pity I couldn't be of more help. I'll go pick up the kids from school now. I hope you find the person you're looking for. Goodbye.
Seeing as it's still early, want to hang out at my place?
Sure, sounds good.
Hold on. Since you already know so much, don't you plan on asking me? Who I mistook Miss Zora for, and why I was looking for her?
Aw, Kitty, I'm so touched. You're so sweet for not being angry at us for sticking our noses into things. I was worried you'd be upset.
To be honest, I feel the same. It's my fault for acting rashly. I'm sorry, Pulchra. I owe you an apology.
Don't worry, Kitty. If you don't want to say anything, we won't ask another word.
That's right. Even friends can have their secrets, but that doesn't affect our friendship. If you ever need help, just let us know.
Friends. Never thought I'd hear that word again. Her name is Milena.
Sounds like Pulchra is opening up about her past.
We grew up together in the poorest town in the Outer Ring. A bunch of country bumpkins who knew how to collect bottle caps to sell before we even learned to walk. But ever since we were little, the game we loved most was pretending to be city folk. Waiter, pack up all the bottle caps in the store for me. I'll pay with my credit card. Oh, beautiful young lady. Thank you for always supporting our business. You're so generous. Though we often argued about who would play the young lady, she was still my best friend. Becoming city folk was our dream, but we never could. Where we came from, if you had an aptitude for ether, the best path you could hope for was becoming a mercenary. Naturally, we both chose the profession. It wasn't long before...
If we're always working for others, we'll never change our fate. Pulchra, let's form our own mercenary group. The two of us have the strength to do it.
Isn't it a bit soon?
Every journey begins with the first step. When we decided to become mercenaries, we didn't even know how much ether aptitude we had. It's settled then. You can be the leader of the mercenary group. We'll use your account for everything.
Huh? Really? It was your idea, and don't we need to find an accountant or something?
We don't have the money for that right now. You're my best friend. I trust you.
And that was how we founded our own mercenary group.
What happened after that?
Well, after that... Milena, what's going on? Where did the goods the client entrusted to us go? The money in our account is gone too.
How should I know? Isn't that something for you to worry about? Being the leader of the group.
Milena, you did it. Why would you do this? We've been best friends since we were little.
Yeah, friends. Have you forgotten? You naive and adorable little fool. Ever since we were kids, our games only ever had room for one city lady.
So, you've been planning to build the mercenary group from the very beginning? Just to...
Don't get worked up, silly girl. I'm feeling generous. For now, I'm gonna let you sleep. But if you feel like testing our friendship, I might change my mind.
My last thought before I fell unconscious was... if I wake up, she'll probably be living our dream life with that money. She spared my life, but left me with a debt I could never repay. So I ran away, making others pay the price for their trust. I still don't know how they ended up, but I don't care. Because I finally realized she and I are fundamentally the same. People like us only need to think about ourselves.
No, you're not like her.
That's right. If you were like her, you wouldn't keep pretending like you don't care. Deliberately being late or standing people up.
What? Proxy? You promised you wouldn't say anything.
I didn't say anything.
Huh? Is it so hard to understand? If Kitty doesn't want to do something, she wouldn't agree to it in the first place.
That's Bernice for you. You've got her down to a T.
Don't worry, Kitty. You're not like her. And neither are we. You said you don't dislike warm places. If you don't dislike friends either, I'll be your friend. Friends forever.
Me too.
You guys. Are you sure? Even if a Thyran agrees to shake hands with you, their sharp claws won't just disappear, you know.
Pulchra, you mean?
Yeah. I might never be the friend you imagined.
Are you finally agreeing to let me touch your little toe beans? Yay!
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about? That's not what I meant. Get off me!
Ooh, me too. I want to touch the beans.
I told you no! Get away! Stay away from me! I'll call for public security!